Alright, what up fam? Today we're going to be doing a little walk around and review on this Z-Grill 1050. It's a new pellet grill. I just finished assembling it and I'm going to be cooking a lot on this thing as I just started a new catering business. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features and I'm going to tell you what I think about this pellet grill versus my other pellet grill. Let's get started. Alright, so it took me about an hour and a half to put this thing together. Z-Grills, they were nice enough to send me this thing. It's pretty cool. It's got Wi-Fi technology. I haven't downloaded the app, but you just download the app. It's pretty simple. You just link it. You gotta have your Bluetooth on, and yeah, it'll link right up. And as long as you're on Wi-Fi, it'll work. The hopper is really big. It fit a 20-pound bag like nothing. And they sent me this bag too. Sent me two of these bags. So pretty nice. But yeah, what I like about this grill so far is how many levels there is versus my pit boss over there. It only has 2 trays, and this has so much more cooking room than my pit boss, which I like. The controller, pretty simple for smoke, and this is the one thing I love, the 5 increments. Pit boss, it only goes from 225 to 250, and it does not have a 275. That's so dumb. So I don't like that about my other ones, but this one here, I have 5-degree increments. Pretty simple. Smoke high. The lower you are, that's how you're in smoke. So if I want to go hella smoke, I just hold it. This thing is very, very practical. Very easy to use. This is what I like. This is the pellet feed. You just hold it if you want some more pellets. So I'm doing the burn off right now, but I just dropped it down to 160 just to show you guys that you can do smoke very low. I like this. This is good almost to hold temperature. If you're trying to hold something over, I prefer 150, 145, but this is not bad for holding. And yeah, we're going to continue with our burn off. Our initial burn off. I'm gonna do it about 350. This thing goes all the way up to 500, so pretty cool, just like the pit boss as well. But I like that fact that it shows you 500 and just doesn't say high, so pretty precise. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is very simple. What that means for me is that it's probably gonna give me less problems, but we'll see. The pit boss has been good as far as durability. I mean, the sheet metal, pit boss is sheet metal. This is not just about comparison, but this is all I have to really compare it with is my pit boss. And you know, I use my pit boss for like freaking 5 years. It's had some issues. Here's the little chimney, little catch can, and it has a little ashtray down here too. That's kind of cool. But it's got a little space here to put some stuff. It's a lot more practical. You know, there's no like tray. I wish you could have a tray right here like my pit boss, and even a little tray on this side, so I can't put any utensils. I can't put any meat. It's just for smoking. So I still like it because I don't really need all those extras because I got a giant freaking kitchen. Look at this. I got an outdoor kitchen, tons of counter space. So for me, it's not a big deal breaker, but if you have limited space and you need something like that, I mean, it is convenient. Like, let me show you over here. This thing's filthy. I'm about to clean it, so don't hate, don't judge. I just used it. So I like the fact that this has this little tray here, and yeah, it has space at the bottom. This thing has been through the ringer, man, but it's been good. I like this little, like I said, right here has space to put your stuff in there. But yeah, the thing I hate about this one is the increments. I mean, dude, 250, 300, come on. So yeah, I don't really like that about it. But yeah, going back to this one, see, I have this smoker here. This is what I use to hold meats. Love this guy. After I'm done smoking, I just hold it in there for about as long as I want, but at 145, 150. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I like the fact that this has a lot of space to put some meats. I can probably fit 1, 2, 3 racks of ribs up down there. Another 4, 5, 6. Could even probably fit another 2 up here, maybe 8, pushing it. As far as briskets, maybe like 3 briskets here, maybe 2 briskets, another one here, another one there. I could probably cook maybe about 4 briskets on here at a time. Not bad. I'm gonna cook on this thing tomorrow, so I'll be making a video on that. Overall, I do like this pellet grill. It's pretty quiet. Like I said, I'm gonna be cooking a ton of this. I just like that I have 2 of them now, so I can run them back to back. I just think this one's more precision because of the increments of the temperature that I just really love. But there's things I don't love about it, and you know, I just explained it in the video. So if that's something that's going to be a deal breaker, then just look for another model of the Z grill that probably has a little standout tray and maybe somewhere to put your tongs. But not a deal breaker for me. If I was looking for my first pellet grill, I would definitely give this one a shot. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this review, little walk around. Hopefully you guys got a look at this thing. I would say it's definitely worth it. I do like it, and man, I can't wait to cook some food on it, you know. And tomorrow morning I want to be cooking briskets, ribs, you name it, man. I'm going to be got a couple orders, so I'm going to be busy. I'm going to put this thing to the test. All right, man. So that's it for this video. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and check out my other videos. And I'll see you guys on the next video.